its moments, and there will be more ahead. The Yellow Jackets will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulldogs offense takes the field for the first time today. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings, and Palmer obviously in the beat was pretty solid too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running. Is to describe 2-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quickly complete. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That's caught. It's Jones. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Stockton. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. Got the quick pass. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Branch. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The throw to the outside is complete. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Georgia Tech's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take... shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best players.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's King. Takes the easy one to the back. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And the Yellow Jackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Patterson. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And off to Jones. Didn't find much room, he'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help them the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball running out of bounds.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Back to throw, it's King. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Snagged in the middle, it's Patterson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? A lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see this squad.
It's a running room. Quarterback got it himself. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired. They'll give it to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt, needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Looking for a man. It's King. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. Run in the red zone, it's Haynes. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks, big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for a 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. The Rambling Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. To throw, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's 1st down from the 11. To the air on 1st down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pulls it in. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that 1st down. This is still the 1st half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing in the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Randall and Wreck have given us some impressive moments.
And the Dogs will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's King. Got his man out of the backfield. At the 40, there he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
The got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wants to throw it. Quickly complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throw.
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first and 10. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. A really nice day for this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an all...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that is how you end a drive. That is what you want from your running back. Lower the boom. Lower your shoulders, wrap up that football, fall forward, and get into the end zone. That is how it's done.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Give him 96 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Back to pass, it's King. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Branch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. This time they'll go to the running game. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Stockton. Grabbed over the middle. It's Branch. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bell. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, Give on the inside. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Georgia! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Kane. He uncorks one deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 33. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's McCray. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air, it's Stockton. Using the quick game. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Patterson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Yellow Jackets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Kane. Puts it out of the air.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. The quick out. Turning it on. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. I know they were expected to win this game, and they're just about to finish it off, but there is something to be said for handling this type of pressure.
Handling it and squashing it. I mean, what an unbelievable job proving that you're one of the best teams in the country. Like, leave no doubt. That's a good football team on the other side of the field, Palmer, that they just took apart.
Yeah, they've been able to fight complacency all season long. It seems like it never matters who's lined up across from them. They're bringing their A-plus game to the yard, and they did that.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they own this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
Not much drives more. Either waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure we're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but we're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They can't stop the clock, and the defense really can't do anything about this, David.
Nah,
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Here's the pressure. Pulls it in. It's Jones. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like he did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterbacks.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! And the pummeling has started.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
Georgia's has it. 31.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. The clean old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.